Okay. And then where do I just want to go here for just a second. Okay, so the very last one that we're doing for digital citizenship is beware of what you share. So let's see what this looks like. Okay, essential question. How can you protect your privacy when you're online? Reflect on the concept of privacy, including what they feel comfortable sharing and with which people. Analyze different ways that advertisers collect information about users to send them targeted ads. Identify strategies for protecting their privacy, including opting out of specific features and analyzing app or website privacy policies. I can read minds. So, what's your superpower? Okay, and what's the point? Okay. Privacy, protection from being observed or tracked by others, including the government, the public, or selected individuals or groups. So this is a extraneous fact, but I read somewhere that there's security cameras everywhere, and that just in a normal day of you walking around, these different kinds of cameras, they probably took 20 photos of you. So just going to the grocery store, going to the bank, maybe coming to school, there's cameras all throughout the school, so they're taking pictures of you in the hallway, okay? Or the bank, or the grocery store, or the ATM. So your picture is constantly being taken, and somebody's collecting that data somewhere. I don't know where, but just just another fact that you don't think about because we're so used to cameras being everywhere. People have cameras on their front doors, right? They take pictures of you at their front door. So that has to do with privacy, right? They have these stoplight cameras, so when you run a stoplight, they take a picture of you. Okay, so just something else to think about. Okay, has anyone seen a screen like this before? Right, so this is a sign up, uh, and I'm sure that little button there says sign up and accept. There's all these terms of service that nobody reads, right? I don't all the time. Cookies, small text files placed on your device by the sites you visit that collect information about your device and your activity. Tips for protecting your privacy. Turn off cookies in your browser settings. What do these screens show? What could you use them for? Okay, so these are different settings. It has your name, birthday, Bitmoji, snap codes, filters. Okay, so these are all the different settings that are within different apps. And sometimes apps share things with other apps. Choices a website or app might give you about what information is visible to other users and third parties. Opt out. To choose to not participate is something. Tips for protecting your privacy. Turn off cookies in your browser settings. Review the app's privacy settings and opt out of any sharing options you're not comfortable with. Privacy policy, a legal document that an app or website must provide and that describes what user information they collect and how they use it. Terms of service, a legal document that an app or website must provide and that describes the rules the company and users must obey when they use the app or website. So here we go. I guess they have this acronym ASK, accessed. What will be accessed? So this is what you want to ask when you join an app or a website. What will be accessed? What will be shared with other people and companies? And what could be known about me if I use this? So those are the things you need to think about when you join an app or a website. Tips for protecting your privacy. Didn't we do this? Turn off cookies in your browser settings, review the app's privacy settings, and opt out of any sharing options you're not comfortable with. Review the privacy policy and terms of service, and ask to analyze how using the app will affect your privacy. Okay. What's this? Read the scenario below and answer the questions that follow. Pete was riding the bus and saw a man wearing a new pair of shoes from his favorite brand. He liked them, but thought they'd look better in black. When he got home, he went online and found them in black at an online store, Zapp's. They were pretty expensive, so he decided to post a picture of them on his social media account to see what his friends would think. The next day, he started seeing ads for the exact shoes and for the online store he had visited. He saw the ads appear when he typed in a search, when he went to his favorite news site, and when he was scrolling through his social media feed. At first, he thought it might just be a coincidence, but when it kept happening, he started to wonder, why am I seeing this everywhere? How did the advertising company know he was interested in those shoes or that store? Okay, well, that company shared his information that he clicked on these shoes and he was interested in them. And they obviously had an agreement with his search engine or other sites that they shared that information with. If Keith didn't want to be tracked by the advertising company, what could he have done differently? Well, he could have opted out, right? He could have used, which I don't know if very many of you use incognito in your Google Chrome, right? So they can't track where you go. How many people use incognito? No, you're right. Yeah. So if you're going somewhere and you don't want to be tracked, you should go and click on your browser and go into incognito. What it does is it blocks all your traffic. It can't search you. It doesn't know who you are. It's like a whole new tab that doesn't do anything to track you. I didn't. Are you okay with using apps or websites that collect and share information about you? Does it matter what information they collect or whom it gets shared with? Why or why not? Okay. I don't know. I'm not on a lot of sites, so I don't see a lot of that happening. Who cares about everyone's privacy? Well, but that's something you need to think about and care about. Okay, so let me close this and let me open a new tab and try to remember how to do that. Google account. No. Get up here. Okay. So for your information, I want you to look at, this is just my Google page, right? And over here on the far right are these three little dots. When you click on those three little dots, it says new incognito window or Control Shift N. So if you click on that, it opens a new web page and it's a totally different profile. They're not going to track you. There's no way they can track you. And you can go do whatever else you need to do. You can go to whatever other sites you want to do, but it doesn't track it, doesn't keep cookies, it doesn't do anything. So you guys need to remember about that. Someday when you have a bank account, right, you need to be using that if you go to your bank account or go anywhere where you're moving money back and forth. You don't want to be. Okay. So if you will please go to Google Classroom middle school attendance, and the third one, which is be aware of what you share, there's a Google form right there. And if you will click on that and turn that in, I would greatly appreciate it. And I'll give you guys, let's see how many questions there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 questions. Okay. Looks like this is a little bit more involved. Okay. So if you will please turn in that Google form, I greatly appreciate it. Okay. I'll set the timer for 3 minutes. Hey, Google, set a timer for 3 minutes.
All right, 3 minutes, starting now.
Mm-hmm. There inside that little desk there, Sam. There's a whole bunch, and you can pick whichever one you want. And I have a manual sharpener there or an electric one in the back. Whichever one you'd like to do.
I got an 80.
Good job. Hey, Google, stop. What? Okay, so if you haven't finished the quiz, go ahead and complete that. If you need a little bit more time, that's fine. Okay, so yesterday we finished the um, uh, chapter in our science book. So we finished the chapter, right? I don't know if you completed this page 395, okay, and done your quiz, okay? But I also noticed, I looked at Ed Puzzle, and there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people that have done the Ed Puzzle, okay? So you can either do the Ed Puzzle, then start working on this page, or you can work this page and then do the Ed Puzzle. Your choice, okay? So I'd like you to complete the quiz and the Ed Puzzle today. So that's what we're going to do. There's 10, there's 20 minutes left of class. So for the last 20 minutes, if you can please work on this page, 395. If you have time, finish the quiz. That'd be awesome. And then the Ed Puzzle, if you haven't done the Ed Puzzle. So we'll do that for the last 20 minutes. Sound math minute. Yep.
And then
Math detective. Okay.
I'm gonna do Sudoku at home now.
Huh?
I'm gonna do Sudoku at
Okay.
home.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you, sir. Yes, ma'am.
I do my math and the
Math detective.
yeah,
Okay.
and I'm gonna do the Sudoku right now.
Okay. Awesome.
Also, can I fill my water bottle?
Yeah. Of course.